Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm heading to some more pop rock in this review. In a way, I feel rock is making a comeback, and this album is part of the reason why. If I felt this was a great album. I have been slacking on listening to newer releases in the past year or two, but this has to be one of the better albums released in 2021 I have listened to for myself. I like to mention that I'll attempt to hit on more newer albums later this year, as I'm going to be finishing up all albums I own a physical copy of by mid-October, leaving, the rest of the year for any releases I want to cover from this year or the past, year or two, and along with, an occasional extra Saturday review. Anyways, let's hop into this album. This is the debut album from this Disney actress. It was released on May 21st, 2021, so 10 days from now, at the time of this recording, it'll be its 1 year anniversary, so pretty excited about that. In a way, I guess the album has a runtime of about 35 minutes, which honestly doesn't feel like it to me. And the album contains 5 singles. They are Driver's License, Deja Vu, Good For You, Traitor, and Brule. Unfortunately, this is one of the shorter albums I own, time-wise. After realizing, how long this album is, time-wise. Anyways, I felt it was a solid album and wish it could have been at least a few minutes longer. The album touches on pop, alternative pop, bedroom pop, and pop punk. And Sour was produced by Dan Nigro. Originally, the album was supposed to be an EP or an extended play, but she expanded it into an album after the success of her song Driver's License. I feel this is an album practically everyone can relate to, as the tracks deal with these sour emotions we all deal with at young ages, but this, I feel, in a way, is pointing towards more of young people and how what they experience and, kind of are poked at for such emotions like anger, jealousy, and unhappiness. This album was very successful, breaking records like on Spotify. During its first week on the platform, it gained 385 million streams globally, which is the biggest opening week for an album by a female artist on Spotify, so pretty amazing. And I unfortunately didn't listen to this album when it was first released, but a little later, a couple months or so afterwards, I'm like, man, this is a great album. Wish I would have listened to it when it was first released. Fun, it was the most pre-ad album on Apple Music during the week leading up to its release, which dethroned Billie Eilish's 2021 release, Happier Than Ever, which that album won't be released until July 2021. Now, let's hop into the tracks. I'd like to note real quick that all tracks were written by Rodrigo herself, along with Daniel Nigro, her producer for the album with Brule. I honestly feel it wasn't one of the best tracks on the album, with its sound instrumentally, but I have to admit I someone enjoyed the lyrics to the track. She expresses her worries and fears of entering adulthood, along with frustrations as a teenager in this day and age. In a way, I didn't quite feel this track, but maybe, give this track a couple more listens in the future. I may end up liking it, in another year or two. Now, from the instrumental, I feel as if there was someone there, representing this in your face feel. Trader is our next track. I feel a lot of us went through this at one point or another, lyrically, where looking at how it feels being betrayed by an ex who's moving on with someone else they found who they think may be better than you are. Honestly, I loved her vocals on the track. I feel she has some emotion of how she feels about this person, whomever it may be. I haven't really experienced it myself, but I get a sense of how it is to be left alone, knowing that the person you loved is with someone else. Now, just gonna read some of the lyrics from the track. And ain't it funny how you ran to her the second we called it quits? And ain't it funny how you said you were friends? Now it sure as hell don't look like it. Weren't we all excited to get our driver's license as soon as we were able to obtain? But there were some people he went to school with who waited until they were 18 to even get it. What's up with that? I was excited to get mine at 16. I was just excited to get it just to drive myself to school and, wherever else I wanted to go, I feel that was the biggest thing about it. I honestly don't get why they wanted to wait, but I believe, from what I remember, they said so they didn't have to do driver's ed or maybe cheaper on insurance or whatever it may have been. It's been a good 4 or 5 years since I've even, been in school. Talk to me, It is what it is. Anyways, driver's license has to be one of my favorites on this entire album. I loved her vocals on the track. I know I'm kind of exaggerating here, but it feels as if she's some type of angel saying how excited she is to start driving, meeting this, friend or boyfriend of hers, or, a lover in a sense, and all of a sudden get heartbroken and have all these memories whenever she drives in this area or down the street. I love the piano melody here. It seems smooth and light. I also love the layered vocals during the bridge. It feels like her voice is brought out more, and seems like more people are, there singing along. I love when artists use layering, as, again, it seems like there's multiple people there, just expressing some, phrase or feeling, whatever it may be. Now, let's take one step forward, 3 steps back. Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff take a songwriting credit as this track interpolates Swift's 2017 track, New Year's Day, which comes off her album Reputation. Swift is one of Rodrigo's inspirations. Here we get more of a piano-driven track, which I love. For some reason, I'm usually drawn to these types of tracks. Again, I feel her vocals are great on this track as well. Do get Deja Vu. Here is another track that interpolates Taylor Swift's 2019 track, Cruel Summer, which comes off her album Lover. Swift and Antonov receive another credit for this track. I felt this was another decent track, to say the least. I love the light touches at the start of the song, and once the chorus hits, we get a drop with its bass line, drums, and all that good stuff. Lyrically, I feel we're looking at things she used to do with an ex. He is now doing those same things with the person he's with now. We get glimpses of what they used to do, like car rides and having strawberry ice cream, watching reruns of Glee, listening to Billy Joel, and so many more. So quickly, I'm just gonna read some of the lyrics. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Do you get deja vu? Good for you. We get more of a punk rock type feel. I honestly forgot Hayley Williams got a co-writing credit until I started researching a little bit for the tracks. Anyways, Hayley Williams and Josh Farrow were given co-writing credits for Paramore's song Misery Business, which was released in 2007 and celebrates 15 years this year, so cheers to that. I loved its style for Good For You. I loved those drums. I also love those guitars here on the track. It reminds me of something you'd hear back in the 90s, early 2000s. I kind of feel that's coming back. I feel this is just a fun, energetic track with kind of like quirky lyrics. Lyrically, we're looking at how an ex-lover moved on quickly from a breakup while she's still thinking about it and trying to get over this heartbreak. Now, enough for you and happier, a little more slow-paced tracks. I feel these tracks have to deal with having memories and leftover feelings for someone. You don't know if you're really good enough for someone unless in a way they tell you, while you want them to be happy with everything you do and everything they do as well. You want them to be happier in a sense. Jealousy is another track I don't mind. I feel this track has to deal with that the someone may be looking for someone else. You see them on their phone checking out someone else and wanting to know more about them. You want them to have you while they don't feel the same way, and they're trying to hide it from you. Now, some lyrics. How can you love me when you just hurt me over and over? Shrink me away and you blame it on me. So again, in a sense, it's like kind of this person trying to find someone different because they'll just blame everything on you, and just like make up excuses. I know this is your favorite crime. This is more of a folk inspired track, which I honestly don't mind. I loved that guitar on this track. It kind of sounded laid back in a way. I hope you're okay. Now, this is a rare occasion. This is one of the few albums I've covered on the channel where I've talked about every track, even if some of them are kind of short and sweet. I feel Hope You're Okay is another laid-back track. I love her vocals as well. I feel lyrically we're looking at friends she may have fallen out of touch with and hoping they're doing well. My favorite tracks include Good For You, Deja Vu, and Driver's License. There's not a whole lot I hate on this album. I thought it was a strong and very good album for being a debut. I feel this was a solid album that has been released in the past year that I got around to listening to. Today, I'll be giving this album a 5 out of 5. So, before I officially close out the video, just gonna show, this cover off as it is the Target exclusive, so this is what the cover itself looks like for the Target exclusive. Then here's the bag, and comes with an exclusive poster. So this flip side I have facing towards the camera now is just practically lyrics and credits, which I would expect. Then flip it over, and this is a poster that is in this exclusive. So pretty cool. I don't think it's too bad. So let me slide back in. Then I know some of you may not care about it, but this is what the disc looks like. Just solid purple with the album title, and sometimes, depending on the album, there's usually, an image here or whoever they choose to, but I don't mind, that background. Blank white. Just, trying to do whatever they want. Then, I'm not sure if it's the same, for the back cover, if you, get the, other cover of, of Olivia Rodrigo staying there, her tongue sticking out, against that, purple background. I'm not sure if that's the same, back cover, which I just displayed, but if you guys have a physical copy of that cover, just let me know, and we'll see how it is. Get that little debate out there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Tomorrow, I'll be looking at Psy 9th by Psy, and my first album review on a Saturday in a while, so that's kind of exciting. Next week, I'll be looking at 1999 by Prince and Revolution.